I'm obviously having a field day with this challenge because I'm spending so much time on it, but hopefully this should be the last video. Okay, so part three. Part three does not use any loops. So maybe you might like it if you don't like to use loops. I'm very curious to see if it's faster. The first two methods took pretty much 17 seconds each exactly. So this one, it's going to use a component I made. It's called numbers generator. Um, and I'm pretty sure I made this when I was actually dealing with a similar challenge where I had to loop through API pages to get all the results. So what it does is it generates a list of numbers. I just want to see where I am in my workflow. Let me expand this now. So it generates a list of numbers based on whatever criteria you give it. So here I'm going to say that I want a table with numbers starting from 1 going up to 42 and incrementing by 1. So when I run this, I get a table that has up to 42, like 42 pages we have in our API, right? So now I'm going to come here. I'm just going to copy the API URL. And I'm going to go straight into a string manipulation node. And I'm going to construct my API. So I'm going to make a new column called URL. And I am going to join the first part of the URL, and I'm just going to append, because it has pages, right? Equals to, I'm going to add that part, and then I'm going to join. Remember, we always have to wrap an int in a string function. I'm going to wrap the page number in there, and I'm going to close the whole argument. And it's page, not pages. So question mark page equals to whatever that number is, and it's going to make our URL column. I'm going to run that. Here's our URL. Now we're going to get a get request node again. Get request. And we're going to configure it to simply tell it to take our URL column to query, and we're going to run it. Now, this method actually has the least amount of nodes, so maybe some people might like it because of that. Okay, I'll put the time in up on the screen. I'll say it took under 20 seconds, so we can see here. So this is what we fed, so we can't look at it. Let's just look at a random body. If the page is higher than whatever number, then we know that we're on the right track. So the next is 32. The previous was 30. This one must be 31. So we're on the right track. So now we just need to do the rest of it. Our JSON path, we are going to get rid of the source column. We're going to take the ID and pretty much what we did before, right? So I'm just going to do it very fast because you've seen this twice by now. Going to get rid of columns that I don't want because we don't need them. Not the end of the world, but we don't need them. Okay. And we're going to run that. And then finally, we are going to ungroup. And we have our list of characters. There we go. So this was probably the fastest method. So we have 6 nodes here. The counting loop, we had how many nodes? That's 5. We had 9 nodes. And then the recursion was actually the most complicated. And there we have, I don't want to count, that's over 10 nodes. So this is actually the simplest method. So there you go, you have 3 ways. Hope you enjoy, and I hope this helps you whenever you need to retrieve APIs with several pages. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and goodbye. Oh, you want to do like a nice fun bonus? Let us look at the gender distribution in this show. So let's take a step back. Oh, and let's look at the species. Yes, let us look at the species. Let's make some graphs because we have time. And the gender. Okay. Ooh, they have the planet of origin. Let's just, oh, you know what? This is nested. I don't want to deal with this. This actually might be a follow-up video. I'll show you how to deal with these kinds of nested JSONs. So let's not deal with that for now. So let's get this information. Right. I filtered them out, trying to put them back in. By the way, this is a bug 9. Can you like fix this to not add an extra S in the names whenever there is a... So basically what I'm talking about is the fact that this does not have an extra S, so it's name, status, species. But then here, once you do the ongroup, it adds an extra S. That's not ideal. It actually causes me a lot of issues in my workflows, but that's besides the point. Okay, let's do a bar chart. Let's look at the gender distribution in this show. I like the new KNIME version because the bar charts are kind of interactive in the configuration. It's pretty nice. So we want to look at the gender. And we want to look at the occurrence count. And then we're just going to run this. Oh, so the show has mostly males. Guys, you guys need some more gender diversity in your show, okay? I mean, that's like a massive difference. It's like what, 610 males and only 148 females? That's not so good, is it? Let us look at species. So mostly human, we have some alien, but they're not telling us what kind of aliens it is. I want to know what kind of aliens are these? So mostly humans and aliens, and we have some humanoids. That's lovely. All right, cool. That's the end of the bonus. Let me let you go now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.